Okay. What? Okay. So if you're curious, if you go to ARMTV, it says in the thumbnail, we are live on Neil Pickup's channel. Sorry for the penmanship. Oh, you know, represent, man, represent. So I've got the chat open too. I can see it as well. Yeah. Nah. I mean, yeah. You know, the funny thing is I'm struggling with to whether I should unfriend Barry Bourne or not. And I see his Facebook, and now I see it's like the I pulled the curtain back from the Wizard of Oz, and I've seen the nothingness. There's no one behind the curtain. And it's like I can't believe I fell for the shenanigans. Like I wanted to really box. I thought Barry Bourne was part of, like, he wanted to, you know, he's like, hey, this is my way of. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't mean to self-promote here, but in my 2008 interview with Devin Larratt, in Arm Wars, Neil, he did go on record and say, one day I will attempt to get as big as possible. Like he said that was his goal, and and we even talked about. I even said, "Are you saying you'd risk like health?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, oh yeah. I just want to see how big I can get." I was like, "Here he is." Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Can you monetize your Discord? Yeah. And I just watched Coach Ray's analysis of both to just make sure I was on board with my up to date. Because it's been really let me tell you something. It's really difficult to run a YouTube channel, film, edit content, and still watch content of other channels and be up to date on the news. I mean, this is a tough job, man. Listen. I 100% plan on training for arm wrestling. I have a 12-month-old baby that I'm in charge of. Just know it's a full-time job over here at G. Roberts Land, man. We are. No. That's not what I said. What I said was running a YouTube channel, staying up to date on all the knowledge, editing, filming. Remember, I went to Waxahachie, filmed Friday night or some Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday, trying to edit all that content while people are like saying, "Where's my content?" I get it, but I need to be able to. I need to be able to take my kid to an arm wrestling practice. Is kind of how it's gonna go. And right now, when you have a kid who doesn't want to sit in a stroller and he wants to touch everything, and he just started walking, I don't know how arm wrestlers. I mean, let me ask the community. If you're in the chat right now, there's 117 of you. Do you mind if I come to your practice and while I'm arm wrestling, you're holding my son? Like, are you cool with that? Like, how many are you gonna hold? Backpack. Oh, dude, wait. I might do that. Yeah. Yeah. And here's the deal. Just to be full disclosure, I'm still in a process of convincing my wife that arm wrestling is awesome. So, I mean, let's just say when I say I'm going to an arm wrestling practice on a Thursday night, I get the looks like, I'd rather you be with us. So, it's. Yeah. I mean, we went over this. I could put out a clip once a day for 10 years, but I've realized that no one watches the Masters, no one watches the Novice. So Novice from some tournaments 10 years ago, like, nobody's watching it. Do you still want me to post it? It's like I'm basically going through it. If like I have, like, for instance, I don't know why I'm saying Chris Gobby, but like I have Chris Gobby as his first amateur classes, and it's like, oh, does the community find that interesting? Somebody they know today, will they watch him in amateurs? I mean, he wins some. He was pretty good back then, but it's like I have to now be a little bit more selective. I've decided my focus, my energies on, I'm becoming more of a magnifying glass. Like, I want to pinpoint my laser focus and start the fire. If I'm moving the magnifying glass all over the board, you can't, and you're trying to get the sun to burn a hole, you can't do it unless you're like singularly focused. So my energies are becoming, more like that. Anyways. He's in the chat. Oh, it does look dangerous. Oh, man. I mean, not to plug my old footage or anything, but Michael's had that. Michael Todd has had that move. I've got footage of him back in the day doing that. Like, and Fringe involved. WAL still exists. Now the poster, it's free to add WAL. You could say, I could create a poster right now, say Elvis Presley is involved. You know, well, not for the laugh. Then why wouldn't they want to be the manager? Why would they let Larry Wheels pull off the match? It makes no sense. If this match is a success, does it not take all the power out of the sails of what the wall had. If Larry Wheels pulls this off, if they pull this off, come together, live pay-per-views and everything, what? Not to go back to the other question, Neil Pickett, how much are we getting paid to do this live stream right here? Okay, basically nothing. The fact that the pandemic has made anyone who knows about Zoom, they were nothing pre-pandemic, and now everyone knows what Zoom is. The fact that, why isn't Wall hosting live streams talking about arm wrestling? I mean, they could have done that. They missed the boat. They missed the boat on keeping Wall relevant during this time. Okay, I'm sorry to be a dick, but I'm gonna say one last thing. I just checked. Wall's channel has 182,000 subscribers. If I'm Steve Kaplan, I go to Neil Pickup and I say, I love what you're doing with your channel, but I'd love you to represent Wall and to do an Arm Wrestling Wall talk show. I'll give you all the super chats. Do you know that 182,000 views, you would be having Devin, Larrett, Michael Todd numbers, you would have the $300 to $500, maybe $1,000 in super chats that I could give you. Why would that not be exposed as an opportunity to continue growing arm wrestling and Wall at the same time? it's just such a wasted opportunity, and it's led me to believe the skepticism of them returning. Like, it would cost me nothing as Wall to say, Neil, can you do one show a week with the Wall shirt on, talk to the Wall athletes, profile, and we'll live broadcast you on Wall's channel, and you keep all the super chats or whatever. It's like, that would cost me nothing. It's a waste. Yeah. If you watch the Grammys Zoom broadcasts and what the TV industry still looked like Zoom from home, there's not much you can do. I mean, they had celebrities sitting at home in their tux. Looked ridiculous. I mean, okay, I have a question. If before this match started, how would you guys compare strength, endurance, Devin versus Michael? If endurance is 1 to 10, what did you guys give Devin and Michael? Who had the edge and by how much? Like, just say 3 months ago. No. Okay, but before sick. Before sick. Right, right, but I get what you're saying. But if you had to like pick a number, would you be 8 and 8, 9 and 8, like 7 and 10? Like I'm trying to visualize. Yeah. So I watched Devin came to Chicago and he arm wrestled for a couple hours. He took breaks every 10 to 15 minutes to drink water. But to me, visually looking at him, like still seemed amazing at the end of the practice versus the beginning. And everyone was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Like, I mean, I have a question. So, watching the Coach Ray video where he was analyzing, and he was talking about when Michael Todd is down in this position, he was talking about the reason his press was so strong and so fast is because when he's down here, he's not using those muscles when he's up here. So, my question is I don't know as much as you guys. Does Devin have, when Devin is in that position, is he the same that he's not using those muscles when he's up here? Because I'm wondering if it's they're both similar here, but then Michael Todd has that strength. If Michael Todd could be more dangerous because Devin can't match him in the lock resting position, sort of thing. Question. Wait. Is that good for TV? Fast pins? We don't want fast pins. Yeah. Okay, well, so after reviewing Michael Todd versus Todd Hutchins and Michael Todd versus Derek, my takeaway is yes, Michael is just worlds ahead in the explosiveness and that fast, like bam. So are you saying that Michael Todd shouldn't bring that out of the gate at first? Like but strategy wise, should he save that? Since Devin is a counter, should Michael Todd? Pay-per-view, Michael Todd, you can't go fast. No, just kidding. Pay-per-view. We can't have a. What? It seems like the internet believes that Devin Lair can do no wrong. What do you mean? That's not what I see. Wait. Hasn't it worked? They can't have come out to play. Igor's been more vocal. Levon's been more vocal, right? As well he should. He should. I just went through this with Barry Bourne. Can I speak, Derek? This is a gift. This is a gift from me to the arm wrestling world, specifically Devin Laird and Michael Todd. If you want to be the most talked about, the most watched arm wrestling match in the last 18 months, if you want it to be hot, if you want your pay-per-view numbers to skyrocket through the roof, start talking shit about each other right now. Start talking trash. That's what people want to see. Yes! Listen, if you guys are all buddy-buddy, this is honest to God. I'm the producer, the film guy. If you keep buddy-buddy, we're going to log in and watch. Everyone's going to log in and watch. Fine, they're gonna. But if you start talking shit today, the people who aren't logging in right now are gonna be like, okay, I'm curious. I want to see. I've been watching the trash talk. Devin Laird, call Michael Todd. Hey, Michael Todd, we want this to be huge. So I'm going to be talking a little bit of shit. Just ignore it. And you talk your shit. And then they go on and they talk.
I think you guys are too focused on the actual winner or loser of this match. I think it's not just that this match. This match represents so much more than who wins or loses. Like, we've been on a pandemic, we've been locked down, it's in flux. All these, the YouTube explosion, Larry Wheels. It's like Michael Todd. You know, his career is, you know, I think Michael Todd. If you said Michael Todd, you could have two choices. You could lose this match and 1 million people watch, or you could win, you could win this match and 100,000 people watch. Like, he wants the million. He needs you know what I mean? Like, so it's all. I think what this match represents is as equally important to the sport as actually who wins or loses. You know, this could define how we go forward with super matches here on out, define what Larry Wheels' involvement in the sport of arm wrestling. I mean, anyways. Yeah. I mean, it could change everything if this is a hit.
Derek Smith. Derek, can you go? We have 242 people watching and only 59 upvotes. Fix it. 59. Yeah. Yeah. Neil, I've noticed you finally have uptaken the live. How are you liking live now versus the pre-recorded? Well, I, I mean, oh, I never finished that thought. If Devin has great endurance, gaining weight, I mean, I don't see it hurting him. I see him adapting pretty well. Yeah, but that's like his one superpower is that he bleeds you of your strength while he gets stronger, just like Michael Todd. They both have that. Hmm. Okay, my friends. Okay, it's hard for me to pick. I love them both, so it's hard for me to pick a favorite. I will say that watching Michael Todd arm wrestle Artem a couple weeks ago afterwards, and then compare that with Todd Hutchings, and seeing how even Rebecca Todd seemed a little concerned of how low Michael's arm was able to get. If you were able to put Devin Larratt in the exact situation, practice pulling with Artem and then practice pulling with Todd Hutchins, would those guys have done the same thing to Devin? Yeah, but when they were arm wrestling Todd Hutchins, that wasn't 50 people, just him and Woody, right? Right. What I'm saying is, if I could tomorrow fly Woody, Todd Hutchings, Corey West to Devin's house and watch a very similar setup, would it be similar outcome? With that same practice, they put up a 30-minute clip where they arm wrestled, kind of, Michael pulled all of them. If Devin were to pull all of them, would you be able, would your takeaways be very similar, or would? Okay. Have we spoken about? Okay, you're running Arm Wars. Let's say you're in charge of this match. You want an awesome match. You want great television ratings. Is there an ideal rest? Like, I know what the typical rest period is between matches, but is the typical the best one? Like, what would you, for a perfect show, what is the rest period? They have a big grinder, and then how much rest before they go out again? Would there be like someone just put 90 seconds? Would there be a change? Would the outcome change if it was 90 seconds versus a minute? Are we talking that that can actually alter the results of a match? I mean, yeah, that's crazy. I mean, let me tell you, I don't want to change the subject, but I had a really fun time with it, like a really good time. There was some interesting stuff came out of that that made me want to just keep doing it. So look for more of that coming to a YouTube channel. Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm trying to do. I when so I don't know if you guys have had a chance to watch some of the clips that I just posted of the 176, but with that format that we did, it was like putting oil in water. Like, it only took 5 to 10 minutes of straight arm wrestling to separate the guys who can go back to back versus the guys who need rest. It was like, you could see right away guys would be like, I can't do this. Like, my arm is toast. And the other guys are like, oh, I'm just warming up. Now I'm at my peak. It was really interesting. And I would love to continue pushing to where I hope guys train, because I want to get, if you give me $10,000 right now, I'm going to, like today, I'm going to say, hey, Derek, in 90 days, I'm giving away 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, an overall class, marathon arm wrestling at Derek's house. And I want to see who gets on an airplane and comes to Derek's house to find out who's the man arm wrestling back to back to back to back to back. That's what I'm going to do. Do you know the stage setting? Is this going to be in a gym like there's other videos, or will it be more presentation, lights? Yeah. Is there undercards? I can't wait. Oh, do you know the price point? How much we talking? Yeah. I can't wait. So, Derek, you're going to Michael's. What? Oh, that's scary. Yeah. I will give anything. I will give anything to know the identity of Joe Mama, because that guy's been annoying me for months. Joe Mama, you and I have some history in the chat. I got one thing for you, dude. Derek. Oh, yeah. Okay, so for your information, you guys did the arm wrestling, the old school arm wrestling. I was hesitant to share some of the older super matches because I had some stuff that's in storage. I just went on a trip to California. John Woolsey gave me some footage on a DVD that I now have that I'm going to go ahead and prep and share. And I'm hoping, what are you doing? What are you doing? I was in San Francisco. Yeah, sorry. Anyways, I'm excited to share some of that older stuff because I do have a Cleve Dean uh, Virgil super match from like for the 70s. Oh my god, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. It's that old like 8mm like old school. Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah. Yeah. Appre- appreciate. Appreciate. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I w- oh. Uncle John, how tall are you? Okay, the chin disappears about 210 to 215, just for your information. Yeah, yeah. I I was dealing with that myself. Right around, I'm 6'2", so right around 225, the chin appears. Baby face, shave it all. You look like a little. You've done so well. You look great. It's amazing. Congratulations. Yeah, yeah. Hey, hey guys, I'm gonna have to go soon. I have a question for Neil Pickup before I get out of here. I know I saw you posting some Armware stuff. I'm not 100% what your plan is going forward. I've talked about what my plan is for the next couple of years. What is Neil Pickup? COVID is off. Life goes back to normal. What is Neil Pickup's like 24-month plan with getting back into like uh, promoting and putting on stuff? What are you doing? But you are doing like an Arnold Classic. There's an Arnold Classic in the UK or something like that. And filming, has your focus on what you're like? Is it for YouTube? Is it for television again? What is your production? But I'm confused. Your Arm Wars YouTube channel has 34,000 subscribers. That's not a. Oh. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Unders. Ooh. Yeah. And when are you gonna share that? When are you gonna share that? What are you talking about, bro? That's a gold mine. Dude, that's a gold mine, bro. What? Neil, the stuff is hot. Let's go, bro. Oh my God. Okay, Neil Pickup, I will give you the one thing I've learned. The podcasts, no. Barry Bourne is all talk, all talk. He's a good arm wrestler. He's a good arm wrestler, though. I mean, he kicked my ass arm wrestling. No ifs, ands, or buts. Like, I would say, Uncle John, Barry Bourne's going to give you a match. You versus... Oh, yeah. Okay, before we get off topic, podcasts feed your base of subscribers. The arm wrestling footage you have of arm wrestlers will grow tenfold your base that the podcast will now feed. The podcasts feed the base. The matches and the footage you have will grow the base. So like I would, let's say you have something, feed your channel once a week with a little nugget, and you watch, your podcast audience will grow. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but just don't forget that old footage, dude. Some of that shit's priceless, man. And the Robert Gould said, "Love the show, $5." Did we get him? Okay. Hey, thank you very much. I thought we kind of forgot about this show. I'm glad you brought it back to life, Mr. Neil Pickup. What's that? Tuesday nights. Or Tuesday. Yeah. 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 I think Crazy George would be fun. I love his Crazy Georgeisms. I don't know. I don't know. I just want to see him in the same holy shirt I saw him 15 years ago. Hey, I gotta go. I gotta go, boys. Thank you. And Uncle John, I see you. Uncle John, what am I gonna miss? I'm gonna miss. Okay. Okay. Love you guys.